factorize, the first thing we always have to do is look for a highest common factor. Okay, and if there is a highest common factor, we have to take it out. That's our first job. And we'll do that on Thursday when we spend some time looking at different questions. That's going to be the thing I'm going to say the most to you is there a highest common factor? Because that's what we have to do first. So if we're looking at this question, I'm saying, is there a number that can go into this term, and this term? And all of these are even numbers. So I can see that 2 can go into everything. So I have, yeah, there you go. So I've got a highest common factor of 2. So I can take 2 out, and then I would be left with that. Now, once we've done that, then we're going to look at our second step. We're going to be like, well, how many terms is it? Could I do difference of 2 squares? Could I do a trinomial? I've got 3 terms, and they follow my pattern of having x squared and x and a number. So it's a trinomial. So I'm going to look at my factor pairs of 48. So we've got 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 6 and 8. And already just by looking at that, I can see, well, 6 and 8 is going to get me to a 2. So I would have 2x minus 6, x plus 8, because 8 minus 6 is 2, which is what we're looking at. So the first thing we did is all we did in this step is we took out a highest common factor. And then on our second step, we did a trinomial. Okay. Can I just quickly see with some emojis how you feel about this example? Like, I'm feeling okay, I'm not feeling great, I'm feeling absolutely terrible. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put another question on the board that I want you all to give a try yourselves. Okay. So let's give this one a go. Do I have someone who feels confident in their answer with this one? Good news. Great. Okay. So can you talk me through what you did here?
So I tried finding the HCF for all.
Okay, good.
So I put 3
Good.
bracket x squared plus 2x minus 1.
Minus 1.
I mean plus 1.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, excellent. So we've done our highest common factor. That's really great. Now I need to do my trinomial. Okay, so when we get to this point, we now need to look at our factors of 1. And the only way we can get 1 is by saying 1 times 1. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So we'll have x plus 1, x plus 1. Okay, and remember, if you multiply this out, we would get our x squared, we'd get our 1, and if we multiplied that, we'd get 1x and 1x, which gives me my 2x. Okay, Did anybody get that question 100% right? So the HCF and the trinomial. You can show me with a thumbs up if you got it 100% right. Great. Oh, a couple people. Excellent. Okay, so now I know who to pick on next. Excellent. Okay, let's have a look at the next question. Okay, B. Gerald, when you are ready, do you mind answering this one for us?
Can try.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, start talking me through it.
Oh, ma'am, you still got a highest common factor of 2.
Excellent. Okay, so once we've done that, what are we left with in our bracket?
X squared minus 7x minus 18.
Excellent. Okay, now we need to look at that trinomial.
Then it's x squared plus 9
X plus 9 without the square.
and x minus 2.
Okay, so if we write it like that, your factors are beautiful. Your 9 and your 2 make me overjoyed, very, very happy. We're just looking for -7 over here. And if I have 9 minus 2, I'm going to get +7. So I'm going to need -9 plus 2 because that's going to give me -7. So I'm going to want to make that a negative and that a positive. But your numbers were great. Your highest common factor was great. And you knew where you were going. Small changes. Good. Good. Okay, let's move on to C. Okay, I'm going to put 2 up here for those of you who are finding these nice and easy. You can do both in a row. Now, Kubonga, how have you found these questions? Do you feel confident enough to try one?
Ma'am, I'm not sure, but maybe I can try.
Okay, well, I'm right here with you. So if you're struggling through it, you just ask for help.
Okay, ma'am.
Don't worry about the noise in the background. I can hear you beautifully.
Okay.
Okay.
At first I thought it's going to be two bracket. Oh, thank you for choosing the color. X x squared minus 2x minus 8.
That is excellent. That was absolutely perfect. You took out a highest common factor of 2 and you multiplied everything. That's great. Okay. What is our next line going to look like?
And then here I'm not sure, but I said 2, then x minus
Okay.
2. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, no,
X,
no, no. Yeah. X minus 2.
and then x plus 2.
Okay. So this is where
And,
this
oh,
is great, but this one we need to work on because when we multiply those together, we need to get 8.
okay.
So this is going to be a 4.
4.
Yeah, good. Okay,
Okay.
so but otherwise that was perfect. When we're looking at this, we're going to look at our factors of 8. So we've got 1 and 8, and we've got 2 and 4. And so we have to use one of those factor pairs. We're trying to get -2. So -4 plus 2 will give me my -2. But well done. That was really good. Well done for trying. Okay, let's have a look at D. Um, who feels good with D? Do I have a new voice who's feeling confident to help me out here? Getting a lot of silence. I'm going to have to pick on someone. And I'm going to pick on who am I going to pick on? I'm going to pick on Kensani. Kensani, is your mic working beautifully for me?
Yes.
Yay. Okay. How are you feeling with this question? Do you feel confident enough to answer?
No, I'm not feeling very confident, but I can try.
How about we do it together? So if you reach a point where you're struggling, you just tell me and we'll look at that together.
Okay.
Okay. So what did you start with? What was your highest common factor?
3,
Excellent. Okay. You see already, that's a very good start. What's going to go inside our bracket?
x2
Yeah.
plus 3 plus 2.
Excellent. Beautiful. Okay. Now we need to work with our factors of 2, and the only factor pair we have is 2 and 1. What signs will have to go in front of them to give me +3?
Plus.
Good. Okay. So now can you tell me what's going to be in these brackets? Do you need a bit of help? Kinsani? I think we may have lost her. I'm just going to help her out for this last step. We're going to have x plus 2 and then x plus 1. Okay. Can I see with some emojis how we're feeling with these so far? Thumbs up, thumbs down, confused face. Good. Okay. That's okay. Oh, Jaden, I'm so happy there's a thumbs up when I know you don't like trinomials. That's excellent. Okay, good. Even a party hat. Great. Okay. All right, let's go on to our next one. Oh, we can do 2. Let's do these 2. If you haven't answered a question today, see if you feel confident to answer one of these. I would love to hear your voice as we work through these together. Adaora, am I saying your name correctly?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you feel confident to answer either of these questions?
Not yet, ma'am. Not yet.
Would you like to try one if we did it together? Okay, let's try do one together. Let's try and do E together. So let's have a look at E. What did you find to be your highest common factor? So what number could go into all three of those terms? Good. Okay. So our highest common factor is 2. So we're going to take 2 out of our brackets. Now we have to figure out what's going to go inside that bracket. Do you feel okay to give those a try?
Times 2 plus
So we're going to have x squared, and then we need to times something here. So 2 times what is going to give me 10?
5.
Beautiful. Okay, so that's going to be 5x. And then we have to think 2 times something has to give me 8. So 2 times what will give me 8?
4.
Beautiful. There you go. Okay, so we've taken out our highest common factor. Now we need to do our trinomial. So we need to work with our factor pairs of 4. We've got 1 and 4 and 2 and 2. Which one of those factor pairs is going to help us get to 5?
1 and 4.
Good. Okay. So we're going to have a 2. We're going to have our 2 brackets. We're going to have our 2 x's. Now, what am I going to put here and what am I going to put here?
X plus 4 and x plus 1.
X plus 4 and x plus 1. We got there. Okay. Okay. Think you had a bit of help, but that is okay. Okay. Let's have a look at our next one. So let's have a look at F. For F, do I have a volunteer for F?
Can I do it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yay! Okay, talk me through F.
Ma'am, it's going to be 2
Yeah.
and then x squared
Yes.
plus 6x
Yes.
plus 5.
Woohoo! Okay, and then what is that going to land up becoming for us?
2
Yep.
x plus 5
Yes.
close bracket and the open bracket and then x plus 1.
Excellent. Yay. Well done. Okay, good. I'm really, really happy. Are you feeling good with these?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you're doing so nicely. Well done. Have you done these in class before? Have you just
Yes.
started? Okay. So have you done any tests with them yet?
Yes.
And did you do nicely in your test?
Yes, I did.
Woohoo! Okay. All right. I'm going to give you guys one last question, like our exit question that I want you all to give a try. And after that question, we are going to call it a day. So last one for today. Let me think. Let's do, I'm not going to be mean. X squared minus 3x minus 18. Okay, I'm not going to be mean, but my condition of me not being mean is in order for us to end this lesson, someone who hasn't answered a question today has to answer this question for us. So if you've answered, you're off the hook and you get to have a happy, joyful moment. And if you haven't answered, then I'm picking on you. But you get to choose who gets picked on. So if you haven't answered a question, figure this one out and tell me when you are ready to answer. Okay. Do we have a volunteer who's ready? Come, guys, I can see lots of names here of people who I know can answer this question.
Can I
Ma'am,
try?
can I do it?
Oh, many people. I love it. Okay. I don't mind who answers. Either one of you is great. Nokubonga, I think you've answered one actually already. So, Jaden, I think this one is on you.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, the first step was 1 bracket x squared minus 3x minus 18.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely take out one as the highest common factor. It's not going to change our question, but you absolutely can do that. That's beautiful. Okay.
And then the answer was x minus 6,
Yeah.
x plus 3.
Yay, well done. Well done, Jaden. Jaden has managed to save everyone from this lesson. And that is where we are going to call it a day. So I'm going to hand over to Tula. And I just want to say again, well done for all of you who came today. I know it is miserable weather outside. I know lots of you are going on holiday, and just well done. I'm really proud of you all. Okay, Tula, they are all yours.
Hi everyone, this is Tula. I'm a mentor at Watobi. I actually think everyone who's here today has been with us in the previous lessons, even if just one, so you guys will have met me already. So yeah, just want to say thanks you guys for the lesson. Can we just clap our hands for Miss G and appreciate the beautiful lesson that we just had. Just use the clapping emoji. And then I'm just going to quickly run through these slides, as you guys know. So right now we are on the 29th of June. We are on our 9th lesson, and I guess our final lesson on trinomials. And we are only left with one. So congrats, you guys. We are only left with one on Thursday, which will be consolidation. And it's basically just going to combine all the other factorization lessons that we did, trinomials, taking out the highest common factor and all that stuff. So make sure that for next week you kind of prepare and work your way around that so that you're ready to just do a lot of exercises around factorization and solidify your learning. And let's just take a quick moment to, on a scale of 1 to 10, how well did you understand the lesson content? You know, just put your answer on the chat. We actually use your answers to make sure that we better our content and to make sure that we can give you guys content that you can actually understand and follow. So please make sure that you put a number from 1 to 10, how you felt about the lesson content. 1 being that I understood nothing at all times, and 10 being this was amazing and very easy. I understand everything. So just please put your answer in the chat. And I'm going to move over now to the Grade 9 Leadership Board. These are our superstars this week. Shout out to Kenzane, Lindane, and Gerald for doing activities over the last week at this point. I know all you guys are actually in the lesson, so that's awesome. Thank you. Please keep at it. And we have one last lesson on Thursday, so it would really be awesome to see new names on the leadership board and to see everyone just doing activities. So after this lesson, please go to the Watobi app and just do your best. I know a lot of you guys are home already and don't have school, so please just try to do your best to do the lessons, and then hopefully we'll see you on the leadership board next week. Once again, congratulations to Kensani, Lindani, and Gerald. And yeah, I've already told you guys what to do for next week. So just prepare, basically not just this, but go and prepare just for factorization and review the lessons that we did the previous times. If you were taking notes, review your notes and watch the lessons on factorization, trinomials, taking out the highest common factor, just to make sure that you're ready. And otherwise, I'll see you guys on Thursday for the last lesson. And if Miss G has nothing else to add and no one has any other question, I think we are actually done for the day.